The glass hit my chest, cold liquid seeping through satin. Gasps rose from the table, forks clattered against porcelain. My niece's smirk cut deeper than the wine ever could. "Now you look as cheap as you really are." The room stilled. My sister laughed. My mother nodded in approval. I wiped the stain from my dress with the same hand I'd once used to tie her shoelaces when she was a child. I smiled, small, sharp, controlled. No one noticed the difference between a smile of surrender and a smile of calculation. Family. That word once meant safety. My sister and I used to share secrets under the blankets, pinky promises whispered in the dark. She was my other half. My mother called us her girls, and I believed her love was unconditional. But unconditional had conditions, didn't it? Somewhere between her daughter's first tantrum and my first promotion, I became the enemy. Too successful, too composed, too independent. I paid for their crises more times than I can count. Loans, repairs, tuition. My wallet was their safety net, my silence their comfort. And yet, on my birthday, I was nothing more than the target of their cruelty. That night, while they slept smug in their righteousness, I opened my laptop. One window, one login, one password. My sister's credit card. I had co-signed it years ago when her credit was shot from unpaid bills. She promised she'd rebuild. She didn't. I kept paying. Out of loyalty, out of love, out of stupidity. I clicked cancel and leaned back. The first domino tipped. At 7:50 a.m., her daughter woke to an empty driveway. The car she flaunted on Instagram was gone. Repossessed at dawn. A tow truck pulling away with her entitlement chained to the back. The shriek that followed? Music. I didn't stop there. 2 days later, the landlord called. Rent unpaid for 2 months. My sister's card had been their auto-pay lifeline. Without it, they were exposed. I let silence do the work. No transfers, no rescues, nothing. My phone buzzed relentlessly. First came rage. "How dare you? You ruined us! You're jealous!" Then came desperation. "Please, just until next week. She didn't mean it. She's just a kid." But children reveal what parents teach them, and that venom wasn't born from nowhere. They expected me to fold. I never did. Instead, I pulled the threads tighter. I contacted the bank where my sister stashed her savings, reminded them of the fraud alerts I'd flagged months earlier. Accounts frozen pending review. Her daughter's tuition fund? Locked. Her husband's side business, dependent on those funds, collapsed. Each step calculated, legal, precise. I didn't raise my voice. I raised the stakes. The confrontation came on a Sunday. They showed up at my door, faces pale, eyes frantic. My mother spoke first. "She's your niece, your family. Fix this." I opened the door wider, letting their reflection catch in the glass behind me. "She's not my responsibility. Neither are you." My sister's voice cracked. "You're destroying us." I tilted my head, studying her the way you'd study an insect you finally pinned down. "No. I just stopped saving you from your own destruction." The silence that followed was heavier than any scream. Weeks passed. The car remained gone. The credit stayed frozen. Their house echoed with collectors' calls. And me? I thrived. Freed from the constant drain of their entitlement, my life sharpened into clarity. I learned that sometimes the best revenge isn't fire, it's absence. Not giving, not saving, not softening the fall. Letting them land exactly where they aimed you when they poured that drink. Now, when I replay that night in my head, the sting of liquid, the laughter that followed, I don't feel anger anymore. I feel gratitude. Because that was the moment I stopped being their victim. That was the moment I became my own protector. They taught me something, unintentionally. Cruelty can be inherited, but so can control. And mine is absolute. I picture my niece now, scrolling through feeds of cars she can't afford, clothes she can't buy, vacations she can't fake. Each photo a reminder of what she lost when she crossed me. And my sister? She finally understands the weight of a card declined, a door closed, a silence unbroken. They thought they'd humiliate me, but I don't wear humiliation. I wear patience. And patience looks good on me. The locks on my door remain unchanged. No credit ties, no hidden strings. Just me. My own life, my own rules. Because the cruelest thing I ever did wasn't cancel her card, or let the car vanish into the tow yard. It was smiling in silence and never looking back.